Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Zemo the Dad in DPS, and we are back with another Fallout 76 video. Now, Legendary Crafting versus the Purveyor has ended for now, isn't potentially going away forever, and we're going back to our old format of Scrip My Pants, where I spend 2k Scrip, see if I get anything good, and pretty much rate the best weapons that are in there. But before we get into that, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. So if you're watching this video as it's released, there's a good chance I'm live on over on Twitch, so head on over there on the link below and join me. Alright, character 1, let's see if we get anything funky. Stalker short machine gun, just bad. VATS hit chance and critical meter are okay effects, but with Stalkers on there and the fact it's a submachine gun, absolute pants. Next up, Suppressor short flamer. 25 damage while aiming, 1 agility. Garbage. This is not going to be a good day, is it? Exterminator short western revolver. Exterminators killing mirelurks and bugs, which is almost useless in the long term. Replenish action points with each kill, and +1 perception. Bad weapon also. Unfortunate. Executioner's Crusader Pistol. Now this one's actually not bad. Executioner's is an effect that is slept on quite a lot, and it's a weapon you can switch to. Now you've got the last shot in there. You could, in theory, not upgrade this thing's magazine, so it wouldn't be particularly hard to empty it quite often. And then the VATS action point cost. So this one's keepable. Not the best Crusader Pistol I've ever got, but definitely keepable. Quad short. Now, on any weapon, this would normally be absolutely freaking amazing. Quad explosive with VATS critical meter. Unfortunately, quad on a Gatling gun gives it 999 ammo. You can't quadruple its ammo. This is basically double. Then the bullets explode for area damage. This just means that I'll never, ever, ever reload this gun. The VATS critical meter isn't as relevant because this gun isn't as good with VATS, though I know some people still use it with VATS, so there is a little bit of that there, but oh god, it's kinda disappointing what's on there. I like the gun, but I don't like this combination of effects. Oh well. Hunter's Black Powder Rifle. VATS hit chance, 15% faster reload. Scrip. It's going to get script. 100% going to get script. Aristocrat's Gauss Rifle. Replenish action points with each kill. Damage resistance while reloading. This one's not bad at all, actually. The replenish action points with each kill. This thing, in most cases, should one-shot most enemies. So you, in theory, would never run out of ammo. Aristocrats are really good effect. Run out of action points, and Aristocrats is a very, very strong damaging effect. This is actually not a bad weapon, so I'm quite happy to have gotten it. Let's continue. Exterminator short double barrel shotgun. I mean, it's bad. There's no other way to put it. I'm getting a lot of exterminators today. VATS critical hits do 50 extra damage and breaks 50% slower. Bad. Bad weapon. Don't like it. Junkie's Fat Man, 50 VATS hit chance and 50% slower breaking. Bad as well. Junkies is one of those effects that has kind of just fallen down the toilet, unfortunately, so I'm not overly fussed whenever I see it. Sorry, my nose is running. So yeah, this is just a very poor weapon, unfortunately. And last but not least, Assassin's Short Flamer. This is also bad. I mean, the 25% damage while aiming, 15% faster reload. This is a really good set of effects on this weapon, with the exception of Assassins. It's just, who PvPs these days? Literally, that's, and against most enemies you're going to want, like Aristocrats would be better, for example. If this was Aristocrats, fantastic weapon. Unfortunate. We've not really got much luck today so far. Let's move on to the next character. So the next 1000 Scrip is going to be divided up between two characters because I've got it to spend and I just want to get rid of it on them in general. So let's see what we get. Vampire's Gatling Laser, 25 damage while aiming, 1 perception. That is actually really good. That's actually a really good Vampire Gatling Laser. Faster fire rate might have been better there, but at the rate this thing fires, I don't think it really matters. The 1 perception doesn't really matter. I There's a lot of effects that could go in the bottom that could be better, but realistically I don't think it matters all too much. Quite a solid weapon. Quite a solid weapon indeed. Next up, Mutant's Railway Rifle, VATS hit chance, faster reload. This one is not a bad effect, it's just not top tier. VATS hit chance and faster reload are really good on this gun, and the extra 25% damage once you've got all your mutations, which most people will have, is actually not bad. Solid, basic weapon, just not, again, top tier for its type. Stalker Short Radium Rifle, 25% faster fire rate, 25 less action point cost. This would have been a good gun if it had just about any other effect than Stalkers. I hate Stalkers. Absolute naff effect. Another Railway Rifle, Troubleshooter's Railway Rifle, VATS action point, stealth field. Not a good railway rifle in my opinion. Very poor, getting Scrip for definite. Medic's Railway Rifle. Why? What? Why? Why? Last shot on there is okay, brakes 50% slower is okay, medics, why? Just why? And again, this thing does crit like mad, so it could be okay. I'm not overly fussed about it. Maybe I'll test it out in the future, but I need someone else to test it out with that's getting smashed around. That could be difficult. We'll see. Instigating Harpoon Gun, VATS critical hits do plus 50 damage, faster movement speed while aiming. I don't know. Instigating on this could actually technically be good if you are hitting the VATS shots to their head and taking them out in one shot, but I honestly don't know, especially if it VATS crits I suppose. But either way, let's move on to the final 400 Scrip. Alright, let's see what we get. This should hopefully be good. Ooh! 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 This is a very good gun. Aristocrats, faster fire rate, 1 perception. Spec freaking tacular. The only way this could be debatably better is explosive in the middle there. Nope. Great gun. Great gun. Love everything about it. Yeah. Nocturnal Compound Bow, damage while aiming, and damage resistance while reloading. I suppose it's good at night. It's not something I'll be using, if I'm honest, so let's move on quickly. Juggernaut's Minigun, 25 damage while aiming, and Stealth Field. Now, the first two effects work well together, I suppose, but overall, it's not a great gun. Juggernaut's is not great effect, especially because this thing's damage is quite low per hit. So I don't think it's enough to really make it any good. If it was bloodied, maybe, but Stealth Field is just useless on this weapon, so Last but not least, Executioner's Gatling Laser, limb damage and Stealth Field. This one's bad for the same reason the previous one was bad. Limb damage and Executioners are okay, but Stealth Field is not great, and as I said, the first two effects are okay. They're not top tier, not amazing. But either way, we did get a good heavy weapon from this guy, so I'll keep it at that. Tonight's first pick, I'm going to have to make the Aristocrats Gauss Rifle. You've got Aristocrats, which is a very solid effect. Replenish action points with each kill. In most cases, this will kill most enemies in one hit, so you're going to get at least a fraction of the action points back that you've just used. So I think that it's just going to enable you to keep VATSing for longer. And then the damage resistance while reloading. Now, reload speed could have been better in there. The less VATS cost would have been fantastic. But it is what it is. It's a decent weapon. It's not bad. It's just not the best archetype of what it could have been. Either way, it's definitely worth using. So for tonight's second pick, I definitely think it has to be the Vampire's Gatling Laser. The Vampire's effect on this type of weapon is really good. It has incredible fire rate, and pretty much while you're shooting it, you're not going to die. And because of the clip size, you will be shooting it for a while. On top of that, you've got the 25% damage while aiming. Now, you could debate this is actually a better way to do it, on the basis that you're doing more damage per shot, so you're not needing to do half as much shots as you would normally. And with this type of weapon, as I said, the faster fire rate on it is good enough that nothing should be able to kill me while I'm shooting it. So, you know, it's pretty good. If it was explosive, again, that would be better, but it'd be a legacy, so, and not to mention it would still probably kill me. So yeah, I think this is actually one of the best sets of effects, because you're not wasting that regeneration that you would get from the faster fire rate, because I think with that, you'd probably regenerate too fast in a lot of cases. I could be wrong, and in some cases that might be wrong, in other cases, definitely not. Either way, I'm quite happy with this weapon, and I'm looking forward to using it. So today's top weapon has to be the Aristocrat's short Gatling gun. I mean, Aristocrat's is the best damaging effect outside of Bloodied, in the sense that its damage will never change. Anti-armor is debatably the other one, but let's just say Aristocrat's is great. If you've got the caps, you will be doing that consistent damage. Faster fire rate on there in this weapon, this thing hits hard as it is. Combine that with Aristocrats, and it's now hitting 25% faster. This thing is just going to mow down any enemies I point it at. And the one perception is just good for the stat boost, basically. Reload speed could technically be better in there, but realistically on this weapon, I don't think the last effect even remotely matters in any given time. It reloads pretty quick as is, and I don't think, because it's clip size, it actually matters in the slightest. So yeah, great weapon, I am going to enjoy using it. And with that, that's today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. And let's thank our YouTube members, which are Golty, Wyatt Blackburn, Waller's Me, Dealfin Gaming, Colin G, Gary McKnight, Brian RMC, Peggy McKnight, Metal Doom, Matasbo, Dragon God Slayer X, Devilman Games, Marcus Carrasco, Scott S, and Bubba Doodle Mom. Big thanks to all of you guys. We can't do this without you. And if you'd like to become a YouTube member, click that join link down below underneath the video. It really helps out the channel, and you guys have no idea how much it helps me and my family. So yeah, back to Scrip My Pants. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if there's anything you'd like to suggest in terms of weapons that we got today that you'd want to see me using, don't forget to leave them down in the comments below, because quite often I skip over weapons that you guys would really love. But with that, we'll catch you all next time in the Wasteland.